Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Tamar, also known as Musings of a Curvy Lady, and welcome to the wonderful world of musings, where I love to share all things fashion, beauty, and everything lovely. And in today's video, this is something I've been wanting to share for a long time, and that is all about hygiene tips. These are going to be my foolproof tips to make sure that you have a summertime fine season, because we don't have time to be funky. And baby, there is a difference between, ooh, what's that smell? And oof, what's that smell? So if you're interested in seeing my tips and tricks so you can have your best smelling summer, please keep watching. Y'all, this mic is gonna get me in trouble. I love it so much, and it's fulfilling all of my MTV, VJ, TRL dreams right now. Don't give me a mic. I love this so much. But anyways, welcome to Musings of a Curvy Lady. This is my corner of the internet where I love to talk real talk. I'm your big sis, your girl. I'm like your bestie when it comes to all things, especially if you're a big girl, because I'm a professional big girl. I've been a professional big girl my entire life. I have 38 years in the game. I think I know what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to smelling good. But before we get started in today's video, I wanted to go over some house rules. We are in a different location today. We're in my living room because I wanted this to be like intimate, you know, you and me, girl. What you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Liking helps to boost this video so other big girls can get the tips too, because sharing is caring. Commenting because we like to yap around here, and I want to know, are you finding these videos helpful? Are there any other topics that you want me to talk about? And of course, subscribing, because that shows your support, and it also helps to put on notifications with that bell, because you will be notified for every Curvy Lady upload, and I don't want you to miss it. The one thing about being a big girl my entire life, I've always been self-conscious about smelling good. There is nothing worse than being told you're funky. You just need to be told you're funky one time for it to traumatize you, okay? And there's so many things I have learned over the years to really perfect my shower routine, how I get dressed, so that I am smelling so good all day long. Because I usually talk about the perfume fragrance layering combos, and that's all good and great, but all of that is moot if you're not doing this. This is gonna be your foundation. And the thing is, this is a safe space. If you don't know what you don't know, you don't know. And no one should feel ashamed about that. Some people just didn't have that growing up. And some people are learning things like today, as am I. I love TikTok. I love YouTube. I'm always learning something new, a different technique, a different method, and you adapt and apply to what works for you. So I'm not saying that you need to do all of these things. These are just what I do so that I feel so confident about smelling good. I might be a big girl, but I'm gonna be the best smelling and best looking girl in that room, period, okay? My first tip is actually something that you don't even have to buy. It's my method that I like to call the CATT Method, C-A-T-T. Now, CATT stands for cool, air, time, and towel. So we're gonna break it down. Cool. Listen, I live in Florida, and I did not know what heat was until I lived here and experienced a summer for the first time. And now that we're in the end times, okay, this heat, it's just turned summer, and it's like 98 degrees by 10 o'clock a.m. I was at a red light yesterday, and all of a sudden my arms started just like burning up, just sitting there waiting for the light to turn green. I'm just like, this is insane. This is insane. The one thing about my life, my budget, is that I'm going to keep my house cool all year round, because sweat is the enemy. We don't want to sweat, because body odor is when bacteria on your skin hits that sweat, the wetness, and that creates that nasty odor that we don't like. So if we can prevent the sweat, and if we're clean, we can avoid smelling bad. So keeping my house cool at all times is imperative. It's just in my budget. I work hard so I can enjoy being in my home. Every time the post office person comes to my door, they're like, oh my God, it feels so good in here. I'm like, I know. I'm like, do you want to step in for a minute? Because I know it's hot. It's hot, man. It's so hot, you guys. I keep it at 65. I keep it at 65. If I have a guest, 68, and I'm dying. Okay, the hardest working thing in my house is my ceiling fan. Okay, moving on to air. Now you might think, oh, the air conditioning. No, air means like airflow. The one thing that you need after drying your body out of the shower is to allow things to air out. Now, a lot of people will give tips like, oh, as soon as you're out of the shower while your skin is still damp, put body oil. No. This is your big girl, big sis telling you, don't do that. Don't. It's serious when I say zones, okay? This is my opinion, but as a big girl, you need to make sure all your rolls, creases, folds, dips, dyes, all the things are dry before you get started. And the best way to do that is to use either a fan, electric, or a hand fan, and keep that ceiling fan on. There's a scene in The Green Mile.
I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired. I know my ceiling fan is telling me that. Keep on working. I'm sorry. Keep on digging. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I don't care. When that thing broke down one time, something happened with my ceiling fan. That was like devastation. I never was so proactive about getting that fixed in my life. My AC, I have annual cleaning. This thing cannot break down. I invest in my home. I take care of my skin. I take care of my clothes. I take care of my home. That AC gets better treatment than some of my family members, okay? I love that thing. So as soon as you get out of the shower, dry yourself off and make sure you fan and get every crevice dry. So I actually have a hand fan. I cleanse myself to make sure any of my creases, or you could just, if you have an electronic one, that's a great one too. But this also leads me into towel. I don't think we stress enough about the importance of using one, a clean towel, and two, a towel that's able to be absorbent and dry yourself. Now, when I get out the shower, the first thing that I do is use this bad boy. This is my towel of choice. I have this linked down below in the description box, along with everything else that I'm talking about today, because I want to help the girls. And having a towel that's absorbent and having a towel that actually fits you as a big girl, because it's one of those little luxuries in life that we kind of overlook. And when you're in a hotel bathroom and half your boob is out because the towel can barely fit around your, like both areolas, it's a very vulnerable moment, okay? You deserve to be covered, big girl, covered in luxury and plush, absorbent Egyptian cotton. This is actually Turkish. It's very, very nice. I have scoured the rainforest of Amazon, okay, to find the best of the best. This is considered a bath sheet. I'm gonna show it on my body and show you how it actually wraps around my body completely. Now, there's also a method to this. If you have a big chest, lift, dry under the creases. You wanna make sure under your belly, your booty cheeks, the crack. Yes, the crack. If you're not touching these parts of your body, who's supposed to? Okay, you have to get comfortable with your body, your naked body, your fat, naked body. I love my body. When I look at myself naked, sometimes I'm like, dang, I like that. If you don't take care of this body, who is? Tell me that. Your Honor? The jury? The prosecutor? No, it's the defendant. You need to defend yourself. Okay, you need to take care of your body, touch your body, get to know it, lift the cheeks. If your butt cups, you know what I'm talking about. Lift, make sure everything is dry. Being dry is so, so important. Another tip is how often you're changing out your towels. It doesn't make sense to use the same towel for a week. Okay, that's nasty. Don't do that, stop it. My references for saying this as a nurse for 11 years, I would use one towel on one part of the body and like toss it into the hamper because I'm not gonna use that dirty towel over again. When I stay at a hotel, I'm asking for fresh sheets and towels every night. I'm not using the towel more than 2 showers. Honestly, I would say after 1 wash, switch it out. Get you 7 of these so you have a towel every night of the week. And if you can't, obviously that's a lot, but work your way up. Buy one every paycheck, every month. Build it up so that you have 7 of these so that you can use a fresh, clean towel every night, because using a dirty towel, it's breeding bacteria and you're just using that towel and wiping yourself with it after you cleanse yourself. So you're really undoing all the work you just did in the shower if you're not using a clean towel to dry yourself. Now, let's move on to the last T of the CATT method. This T stands for time. There is nothing worse than being rushed. Give yourself time, girl. You need time to allow yourself to dry off properly and don't get that awful, dreaded post-shower sweat. That is the worst thing that can happen. That's why this is a foolproof method. We've already set the temperature, it's icy cold. We've already aired out the creases so we're nice and dry. We're using an absorbent towel to make sure that we're getting every crevice dry, and then we have the time to do it. If you're rushing, girl, you might as well hop back into that shower, because sweat, remember, is our enemy. We do not want to be sweaty as we're setting the base to smell good for the rest of the day. On to the most sacred part of this entire routine, and that is the shower. The shower is what sets apart the beast from the human. I don't understand why so many people are against taking showers every day, especially in the summer. You need to be taking 2 showers. At least, like, you need to be at least taking a nighttime shower. I love taking showers. If I'm stressed, guess what I'm gonna do? Take a shower. If I'm inconvenienced in any way, if someone looks at me the wrong way, I'm taking a shower. I call those my comfort showers. This is not so much a comfort shower, but this is a get to work, punch in, clock in. Is it not clocking to you?
It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Thank you so much, Justin, for that little meme. I hope you're okay. Seriously, I love you down. Love you down. This is kind of like an everything shower, minus I don't shave because your girl is laser from head to toe. Smooth, love her. So I don't technically have to do that. And I don't wash my hair every week. So I know a lot of people with their everything showers, it incorporates those 2 things. I wear a shower cap because we have natural hair underneath here. I gotta take care of my braids. And then I go get my hair washed at the salon every 2 weeks. I do wash it once a week in the braids, and then I maintain it in the salon. But this is an everything shower when it comes to cleansing the body. You wanna use I know it's hard, but you wanna use like lukewarm, not scorching hot water, because you don't wanna dry out your skin. And the most important thing is using the right tools. Please understand this. I wanna say this, and I'm holding your hand. Okay, are you holding me? Holding my hand? Your hands are not a cleansing tool. I'm gonna repeat that. Your bare hands are not a cleansing tool. You need to use something else to cleanse your body. These are supportive tools to this. This is an African nut sponge, an authentic African nut sponge. This is one of the things that will allow you not only to get clean, but exfoliate your body every day, which allows you to have soft, clean skin, and it just transcends your entire body routine. You wanna get, first of all, an authentic one. An authentic one is gonna come like sealed like this on Amazon. I prefer this particular color, the orange one. I tried other ones and it just doesn't, I don't know. It's not the same. So I always have this one. What's so great about this, don't use a loofah, that's disgusting. They breed and hoard bacteria like nobody's business. You might as well like take a shower in the sewer. I'm not joking. And this is something that you will air out. It doesn't hold bacteria. This will last you up to I think I've had this for like over a year and a half. This will last you forever. And the way that I like to deep clean this, you could either throw it in the washer, like if that's like my lazy way of cleaning it, but I also like to like put it in like boiling water, steeping it to make sure it gets like a good clean. And I'll do that maybe like, every 2 weeks or so, but I have a bunch of these. Okay, just get you one of these, please. This is what you're gonna need. Now, you're going to lather yourself with a cleansing bar. Whether you're using, I know some people like to use Dial, an antibacterial soap, but you're gonna wanna use something that's going to help clean and balance your pH. The reason why you smell, the reason why you smell is because your pH is unbalanced. Bacteria is able to breed and you're able to like get sweaty, and all that is just a mixture for the worst typhoon, hurricane of funk. that no one can survive. Category 8, okay? So what I love to use personally, this is from Lumi. This is their acidifying cleansing bar. I love Lumi because they work with mandelic acid. Mandelic acid is a wonderful ingredient that helps to balance your pH. It's safe to use in all areas, and it will leave you clean without stripping your skin. First of all, you should always use a bar soap. Using a body wash as your cleanse is not cleaning, it's a body wash. There's a difference between cleaning and washing your body in my mind. And I also have references. I was a nurse for like 11 years. I would give baths every night. My patients, they would be sleeping like a baby after I gave them a bed bath because I don't play with that. I would be washing behind their ear. Okay, I'm kind of getting off topic, but you want a cleansing bar. You can use like a dial bar, something with mandelic acid, and you are going to be clean, okay? This doesn't have a scent. It lathers really well in the African nut sponge. I have this on subscription, okay? I don't play about this. I always will have this. They also do have this in a liquid body wash form, and I'll take that sometimes with me in addition to this, like if I'm traveling or something, but this works better. This works so much better than the body wash. For some reason, the bar soap is just that girl, okay? Now, the technique to washing your body, head to toe. Don't clean down here and then come up here. Jail. We're not building a pyramid here. We are working from the top down, okay? Think of your body like in different parts and segments. After you clean a certain segment, you're gonna wash and like rinse this out and start all over again and re-lather with a new set of, a new set of clean lather. Make sure these are places that are going to hide the funk. If you're not cleaning these places, you're smelling. This is key. I'm telling you, it's so key. Behind your ears, the flap behind your ears, like get in there, okay? Get inside of your ear, behind your neck. You know how many times I'm like, that's so Raven. I'm going back to my nursing days. Every time we had a new admission, we had to do a skin check and I would take that opportunity to bathe them. The back of that neck, I had to go through 18,000 towels to get it clear. Clean the back of your neck. Obviously your armpits. Your armpits deserve care. Make sure you're scrubbing there, okay? Getting good underneath there. If you have large boobs, lift, scrub underneath the actual breast tissue. Scrub. You don't want to get any like blackheads or whiteheads on your boobs. Scrub your boobs, your belly button. For the love of God. It's not normal to stick your finger in your belly button and it comes out black. There shouldn't be soot on your finger. Come on. Come on. Underneath your belly. Okay, lifting the groin, like getting in there. Don't be afraid of touching yourself, okay? This is godliness. Cleanliness is close to godliness, okay? Get in there. There's so many times I would use a restroom after somebody and I'm like, and it's not because, like their urine smells bad. It's their groin funk that smells bad. And they've been working after a 12-hour shift. Nurses? Oh my God. The funk. Like, how do you tell someone smells bad? It's not nice, there's no nice way to do it. And now after each section, you're rinsing this, re-lathering with new soap for each section. You're not gonna take the same armpit lather and bring it down to your groin. This is how you stay clean in the shower, because some of y'all still funky after you take a shower because you're doing it wrong. The groin section, rinse that off. Your backside. This is also great to wash your back. You can make it long and like scrub your back, but also like your lower butt, your booty cheeks, that dip in your above your butt crack, that dip. Get in there. That too. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Who else is supposed to do it if not you? Okay? Don't be afraid to touch yourself and clean yourself. It's not embarrassing. This is your body. Take care of it. And then of course, don't stop there. You are doing your thighs. We're rinsing this out. Relathering. If you are dealing with like ingrown hairs or like bumps in your thighs, get you one of these. Get you a kisa, which is like a Middle Eastern exfoliating mitt or a Korean exfoliating mitt, and get in there with some soap and scrub in there. They'll be gone, okay? If you have KP, strawberry skin, get you a kisa and one of these. And then do your legs, your feet, in between your toes. You don't stop just because the water runs down. That's not cleaning your legs. I don't know why people are so against cleaning their legs, their own legs, they're your legs. Sorry, I got loud. That is the cleansing shower. And that's part one. So I do all of that. Then I go into my fancy, fun cocktail of body washes. Now, these are secondary body washes. They're not a need. These are to help with softening your body. If you want something to help linger with the fragrance, these are not necessary. Or if you're treating your skin with like glycolic acid, something to help with like brightening. My favorites, I will love them. I love them all. They're from Naturium. My top two though that I buy on subscription, this one right here. This is the Energizer Mandelic Acid Body Wash. This has that powerful ingredient of mandelic acid that is a pH balancing ingredient. It deeply cleanses without stripping your skin. You will not have BO. So this is a great follow-up because it also has this energizing coolness to it. It's just so invigorating. It's great for a morning shower, or if you had like a sweaty day outside and you want to just like feel refreshed. You know, like when you just brushed your teeth and use mouthwash and then you drink water after, that feeling, that's what you're gonna get, but all over your body. This is so, so good. This after your Lumi wash, you are holy, okay? You're holy. Amen. Amen. The next one that I like to use that helps with dark spots and exfoliating is the glycolic body wash. Now, this is one that I will only use at night because glycolic acid, if you need to make sure you're using your SPF, this can be sensitive to light. So you don't want to use this during the day and then you're going out in the sun and your dark spots can actually get darker. So don't use this during the day. Use this one at night, but man, your skin is gonna be so, so soft. Any of the Naturium body washes, and then any of my other fun ones, anything that smells good, feels good, that's your secondary. That is not the cleaning body wash. That's what the bar is for. Okay? Okay. On to the next. So there we are, completely refreshed after our amazing shower. We are cool. We have aired out all of our creases. We've given ourselves enough time and we're drying ourselves with an absorbent towel. Now we are completely dry. When I say dry, Sahara. It's okay because we're gonna add the moisture back in, but this is like, once again, we're going to the base layer. This is the foundation of how to smell good all day as a big girl. Like if these like little things out here wanna do it differently, go ahead. They're gonna be funky though, I'm telling you. I feel like everyone can use these tips, but specifically, this is for the big girls. Do not listen to them and tell them like, oh, just put oil all over your body. Don't do that. You need to be bone dry. Now, before you put any product on, come closer. Before you put any product on your body, this is what you're gonna do. On your dry body, you're going to hit your creases with a wipe that either has witch hazel in it or mandelic acid. We're using mandelic acid throughout our entire life, okay? But my favorite ones to use, you can either get a bottle of witch hazel. I like this one, I get it off of Amazon. Or if I don't want to deal with having, cotton rounds, they also do have some biodegradable plant wipes of the same witch hazel. This is so great. This is what you're going to use behind the ears, your neck, under your boobs, your armpits. Also, we're using a different wipe for each section, okay? We're not taking the same wipe from the ears and using it on our booty crack. Okay, I have to say it. You can use the same wipe to do your ears, neck, armpits. Okay, let's just say that. Because you'll use one side for your ears and your neck, and then you can use the other side for your armpits. But use a new one for under your boobs. And then you can flip that over and then use it for underneath your belly. Get a new one, hit that booty crack. Okay, both sides. That's one, throw it away. But make sure you get that dip too, the top of the dip, right, of the booty crack. Get a new one. Hit your groin. This is not going inside of the V, okay? This is just the groin, the creases. Because a lot of people that deal with BO down there, it's not inside of their V. It's actually the surrounding areas. They're not cleaning themselves properly. And so that is what they're smelling. So hit the groin, flip it over, the other side, hit the other side, and you're good, okay? Oh, when you got your booty cheeks, make sure you get the underneath. If your booty cups, make sure you do that. Air it out, get that fan. I'm airing it out because you kind of like moisten all those areas again. You need that to be completely dry before moving on to the next step. Another alternative that you can use are these Lumi wipes that have mandelic acid. They're acidifying, pH balancing. We love it, removes body odor. So even if you're funky later on, you won't. I had a 12-hour travel day, right? From LA to Atlanta. I got stuck in Atlanta for like 6 hours. I had people tell me I smelled so good. The bartender at the lounge, he's like, what are you wearing? I couldn't smell my perfume anymore, but I know I didn't smell any BO. And it's because I did the witch hazel in the morning. I didn't even take a shower that morning because I had such an early morning flight. I was like, I'm just taking a shower at night. I did my witch hazel wipes in the morning. And then I have these with me on me in my in my personal item. And every time I use the restroom, I'm doing like a little refresher because you know how horrible a travel day is. You will not have BO. Keep these with you. This should be in your go bag. I have one in the car. I had a girlfriend, I was at an event and her deodorant just quit on her. It punched out. And she came up to me, she's like, Tamara, do you have anything? She could feel the funk rising. I was like, I got you, girl. Went into my little Barney bag, okay? My Mary Poppins bag of sorts that has everything. Maybe I'll do another video of what I keep in my Mary Poppins bag, my go-to, because the girls need to know. So let me know down below if you wanna see a video about that. But these wipes save so many lives. Keep some wipes on you. Hit that in the morning. So after we've aired that out, now we can proceed with deodorizing our bodies using products that are going to be antiperspirant and a deodorant, because there's a difference between the two. So let's jump into that next. Imagine we have just taken our nighttime shower. Okay, we've done all the things, we've washed, we used the Lumi or witch hazel wipes, we're nice and dry. What do we use at night? I don't like personally to wear deodorant at night. I just want to limit the amount of product that I have on my body for 8 hours as I'm sleeping and my body's trying to rest and recover. So what I like to use is either glycolic acid on a cotton round, or what I've gotten recently is like glycolic acid stick. This is amazing to use at night when you're just about to go to bed. This is not only going to help with scent, this is also going to treat your underarms and help with brightening and to help with any like ingrowns or anything like that. This is an exfoliating, brightening product. So good. It's from the Inky List. I think it's like less than $15. This is amazing to use at night. Let's fast forward. We've taken a morning shower. We've done our whole routine. What do we use? I don't know about you, but middle school was a trying time because there's all kinds of smells happening. So many people, we're learning about our bodies. Our bodies are changing. The boys' voices are cracking. The little boobies are coming in. You know, we're changing a lot. And a lot of it smells. It smells really bad. And a lot of people don't know the difference between antiperspirant and deodorant. They don't know the difference between a body spray and a body deodorant. And it shows. It shows. I don't care if you're sweaty. I care if you smell. I would always opt for a deodorant. A deodorant is going to help stop the odor. That's what the D's for. Don't stink. That's what deodorant means. My favorite deodorant to use during the day, of course, these are gonna be all Lumi products. When I tell you Lumi, I used to have beef with Lumi because the Lumi products used to stink. When I first tried it, I was like, this smells like BO. Why would I put something on my body that smells like BO? But they listened to us and they reformulated. They have great scents now. This is the Lumi Sweat Control deodorant. I like this one because it works so much better than the original Lumi. This works for 72-hour odor and sweat control. Why would you be waiting 72 hours to take a shower? But just knowing that it can work for that long makes me feel better. You know, I just need it to work all day, but 72 hours, I'm feeling confident. I'm raising my arm. I'm confident. I'm not worried about anything foul, coming out from there. I'm just aerating the world right now with my body. It's like I'm helping the oxygen, purification just by existing. Get you some of this. This is the solid stick and the soft powder smell. It's nice and fresh and clean, and I'll put this on my armpits only. Now I use the same product but in a cream form. This is the whole body deodorant in the cream form from Lumi. This is in the Clean Tangerine scent, another great scent. Now all you need is a dime-sized amount, and I'll use this in the dip of my booty crack, and in my groin. All right, we're just hitting those areas because I'm just like, that's so Raven. I'm going back to like a really foul time. I had to use the restroom after somebody and I couldn't. I held it until the end of my shift and I could go home to use the bathroom because that was so funky. Don't be like that person. I hope that person's doing well. Okay, I hope they found Lumi. If you have this, we're sweating after a 12-hour shift, we're working. It just happens, we're human. But I don't wanna use the bathroom after you. But you couldn't, I like to use the restroom and have no evidence of me doing anything. Like, oh, Tamara, you spent 3 hours in there? Oh, I was watching Love Island. You know, I was catching up. You will not find a trace of evidence that I'm a human after doing human things in the bathroom because I use Lumi, okay? This is great, 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 especially in the sweaty Florida heat this summer. Please get you some. You just need to use a little bit. This will last you such a long time. Now, if you're a texture person and you don't like creams, this is a really great option. This is the whole body deodorant spray. You can use this just like you use all the other products. Hit this under your armpits, under your boobs, under your belly button, your booty cheeks, like spread them wide eagle, spread eagle, okay? Get in there. It's safe to use. Not inside your V. Come on now. Do I have to say that? And you will be fresh and so, so clean. And that's it. Now you have created the foundation of being clean for the rest of the day. Now you can do your lotions and potions to keep you moisturized and hydrated and smelling good and have fun with your fragrance layering because once again, all that is moot if you don't do any of this. And yes, it takes a little bit of time. If you're taking a shower and it's 5 minutes, you're not clean. I'm sorry, you're not. 5 minutes is just me getting acclimated to the water, okay? I take about a 15-minute shower. A 15-minute shower to do all this and properly wash my body twice. Just like you double cleanse your face, I'm double cleansing my body. I'm making sure I'm nice and cool and dry. This is what you need to do as a big girl to make sure. This is my foolproof way of smelling good all day long, even in the summer heat. That is such a violation. This is what you need to do. I am so happy that I was able to sit down with y'all and talk about these things. We need more realness in the world. And listen, it's about to be hot. Essence Fest is next week. I'm praying for y'all. Please share this with a friend. Send this. If you liked this video, if you want to see the next part, after you do your shower routine, what should you be using on your body? What kind of exfoliants, body serums, treatments on top of the perfume and body lotions? I got you, girl. Let me know down below if you want to see part 2 of my Summertime Finds series. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a Curvy Lady upload. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.